Avian Man Tianjin is a temple. There are storks in the roof of the whole snout owl nest. The whole ceiling, hidden in a bowl of snake, is thick. Whenever the young stork feathers grow into early, they went out to eat them all. Stork lament several days fly away. This situation continued for 3 years. One would expect the stork will not come again, but after a year still to this nest, and other chicks grow into, the bird flew back 3 days. After returning to the nest, Dianjiao to call, still bring up their young. Serpent and whining climb up, just close to the nest. 2 storks are startled, forma whine, straight on the blue sky. For a while, he heard whining sound of the wind. The moment the world is on the dark, everyone was very surprised, saw that it was a bird, wings blotting out the sun, from the air rapidly fly as fast as the wind and rain, hit the snake with claws. Immediately there fell from smugglers, also broke even with a few feet wide the Dianjiao, then wings and flew away, stork flying back with it, as if to send it. Stork nest is overturned, 2 birds are off the ground, 1 dead, 1 alive. The monk's living bird into the bell tower. For a while, he returned to the stork, still feeding the birds until the birds grow up before leaving. Different, she said stork over a year back, because I did not realize calamity will happen. The next 3 years is still not removed. That is the way of revenge have been identified. 3 days does not return. It is to do chin court the cry for help. This can be judged. Majestic birds must be swordsmen, floating in the air from a blow away. Is Maya Xiao Kong Kong children swordsmen, and how they could be so? Jinan 1 soldier, see the storks 2, with arrows to shoot. Stork crashed landing, a fish dangling from his mouth, is going to feed the chicks. Soldiers advised to unplug the arrow to let go of the stork. The soldiers did not listen. While the stork flew away with arrows. Later, the birds flying in and out of the city. There are more than 2 years, all with this arrow. One day, the soldier sat under Avian Man. Stork flew from the sky. Arrows fall to the ground. Soldiers picked up and looked at, said this arrow is still that way? Then happened itching ears, will use the arrows to scratch the ears. Suddenly the wind blowing the door suddenly closed. The door hit arrows, penetrating his head. The soldiers at the time he died.